All right, I got my Coke, I'm ready to go. Today we're gonna do some sound design. So our friends at VCR, they've got a quick turnaround piece, like in 2 hours quick turnaround piece that they need some sound design for. It's for their company, they're doing like a cool hype ad. We're gonna show it at some upcoming stuff and they're gonna run it online. So we need to do some whooshes, we need to do some like some jitter sounds, all sorts of like fun in your face stuff. They used Music Bed and got a track from there. We're gonna use Krotos Studio since we need quick sounds. We're gonna put them together and see if we can make something that's smooth on top of a little bit of VO. Let's do it. The beginning of this starts with like a warning ad, CRTV stuff, because they're, Village City, that's VCR, that's kind of their vibe. So we're gonna try to match that. To start, I opened Krotos Studio and I created I created a bus and then a few audio files that feed from that bus so I can record. Here's what I've done so far. Which kind of sounds like a mess, but basically I like to over-record and then start to mix as I go. And then I worry about levels and stuff later. I try to not keep too much software instrument data on the timeline so that my computer keeps running fast. I mean, I've got a good amount of power, but I don't know, I'm a power whore. Cool, I like sudden stuff like this for a hype ad because it's hype. And we want to keep attention. What's this gonna do? Yep. I already made a couple of those other ones. It was sick though. It's just coming to life right there, which is good. And we'll reinforce that by letting it fade up. I think that's so tiny. That's where it like really starts to feel like it's sparking. So I think we're gonna want this. We'll add verbs and stuff. And the music does the work there, really. There's no right or wrong way. I'm doing a lot of weird things, but that's kind of what sound designers do, I guess. I think one single, like one note. So let's see, finally, we're jumping back into Krotos on here. Copy, see the output is bus 32, the input of this is bus 32. Let's see if we can find like a single note under cinematic or something. Turn this down a little. By record enabling this. It doesn't have to be anything too crazy. Add stuff and take away later. Maybe this is good enough to be a pivotal end sound type thing. Yeah, it is. Yeah, just something like that, like a sword shang or something. Okay, so you kind of get the idea. I've just been going through with Krotos and making noises and whooshes that kind of line up. But when I mix, I'm gonna just stay subtle. We got PJ in the other room who's working on the CRT, and then we're gonna have Josh and Cam in to do some cool stuff. But I just wanted to show what I'm gonna do for the ending here real quick. Is let's do a couple clicks right here using like these UI sounds that Krotos has. I always like these interface UIs. So.
All right, that might have your TV noises on it for the end.
Sweet, we'll check that out in a minute. Basically, perfect. Ooh, we're getting louder. Okay, is it this? I like them together. Yeah, that's it. Stop. Do you just want to like hear a little bit of what I've got to see if it's like even what you were interested in?
Yeah.
It's far from done or whatever.
That's
the style though. Once
yeah.
it's tight.
Oh yeah, those transitions are slick.
Yeah, that was nice.
Okay,
I like
cool,
that a
cool.
lot.
Sweet. I'll just keep hacking at it and
Dude.
making it make
That's
sense.
thick.
That is sick. That was dope.
So
The only thing
I
was
have one thing. I have one job.
The end.
the ending where it like
Or
the
whatever you
TV comes
captured. Did it sound cool with the contact mic?
What's up?
Did the
yeah, that's what
contact?
I'm using.
You're saying it sounded good?
Dude, it's the best thing I've ever had.
I can't wait to hear it. Why do I kind of want to add that? Everybody, this is so funny to me. Wildcat. I'm going to check back in a little bit, add a few more things, and then mix it. If you have any specific questions from the final result that you hear that I haven't gone over yet, just put it down in the comments or email me or something and I'll tell you what I did. So after I got the sound design pretty much where I wanted it, I called in Cam. He edited the video and he really liked it, gave me just a couple small notes. We had the idea to add in him and Josh's voice. They're saying like film-esque things, like here we go, sound speed, stuff like that. I thought it really brings it to life, makes them feel like a rental company. Plus having some dialogue always helps move it forward. After we did that, I mixed and mastered it quickly. I used a few different mediums like soundbar, phone, our big speakers, a couple other sets of speakers, just to make sure it's gonna bump on different mediums, because that's what's most important. Is this is gonna show at a theatrical viewing in a few weeks that we're doing, but also I think they're gonna run ads on Facebook for it. So that's always the big test, is can you get it to sound good everywhere? The thing about doing quick sound design is sometimes you're going to have to skip little steps that you would do if you had more time, like getting the reverbs just right if there's a sound that's on screen that you're seeing. After you get your volume and gain right, you just want to add effects frugally and not over edit, not under edit. Just make sure that you're serving the video. Make sure that what they're going for is continued with your sound.
Let's roll cameras. Action.
That's the one. That's the one.
Places everybody. Alright, that's a cut.
It turned out great.
You want a good, like, you want me to be honest or you want me to be truthful?
Honest or truthful?
Which one?
Honest.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I thought it was bad.